If you take a long, hard look at my life, you're not going to find tales of unmatched awesomeness, stories of unparalleled success. You're just not. I mean, I have a great life, don't get me wrong, but I have not lived some kind of Hollywood story of incredible success. I just haven't. And maybe I never will. And maybe when you look at your own life, you feel the same way. But you know what I do have? I do have story after story after story of survival, of facing something difficult, sometimes incredibly difficult, sometimes kind of mildly painful, and living to tell the story. I have story after story of dealing with and getting to the other side of something difficult. And I'm sure you can relate. You know, when we think about our faith, we think about what God promises us when it comes to the story that we live, the lives that we will have. And we have to be honest, God does not promise us unmitigated success, unparalleled awesomeness. He just doesn't. But you know what he does say? He says that in this world you will have trouble, but that he will be faithful to us in trouble after trouble after trouble. In fact, Psalm 23, like one of the most famous Bible passages in the world, tells us this kind of perfectly. It says, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Why? Why? Because you are with me. God all but guarantees that we will go through the deep, dark valley. Indeed, everyone will face even death, but we won't go through those deep, dark valleys alone. God will be with us. Indeed, if you open your eyes, you will see God's presence, perhaps even clearer than ever before, in the moments of difficulty. He will not leave you alone in those things. You will go through them, but you will not walk alone. The promise is that if you look closely, you'll see his Son. You'll see Jesus Christ with you in those valleys, carrying you through. You will have difficulties. You may never have awesomeness. You will have difficulties, but you will get through them because God will be with you. Even if the difficulty that you're facing takes your life, the great promise of Christianity is that those who die with Christ at their side in the valley, they live. So even if I don't have the stories of awesomeness, I will have that story to tell.